So how powerful is it to drink the right water? Well, I have a friend who's juvenile diabetic. Blood sugar levels were way over 300, nearly 400. When she started drinking water produced by ionization, by separation of the charges, creating the alkaline, reduced water, within 24 hours, her insulin started working again. I'm Glen Swartwout. I'm a healer. And I work with what I call accelerated self-healing. Water in the body isn't just water, it carries nutrients, so the chemistry of the body is an aqueous medium. Go deeper than the chemistry, we have to look at the physics of water. We can actually calculate the energy in water, and it's based on 3 factors in that water: the electrons, the protons, and the light. The first major change in restoring our health is to energize the water, which produces a coherence zone where the water molecules are no longer separate, but they link together. In the body, when we create this liquid crystalline water, sheet after sheet, it's pure water. Pure water that's negatively charged and alkaline. As we restructure that water, we're not only pushing out waste and toxins and viruses, we're cleansing, we're also energizing. The larger that coherence zone of water for each cell, the higher the frequency of quantum light photonic energy is available instantaneously to every enzyme in contact with that water. And the water also works as a communication channel. In diabetes or prediabetes, we know that we have insulin resistance, which means that our insulin receptors on the cell membrane aren't responding as well as they do in high-level health. What we're learning about with water is that water in the coherent form, because it's a wave form, not separate things, it's one thing acting as one molecule, it transmits the energy and the shape of that key, that insulin, to 8 receptors at one time. It's like the difference between putting a key in a lock and having to turn it one at a time to open 8 garage doors, or having an infrared garage door opener. You stand back and you click the button once and they all open at the same time. What can it do to take in the right kind of healing water? It will help us detoxify, it'll help re-energize the cells, it's going to help our enzymes work better, it actually helps improve digestion and absorption. How can we best restructure our lives with this new understanding to support our bodies in accelerated self-healing? There's several different technologies that will tend to produce the qualities of water that we want. The ionization process is one, using electrolysis, even stirring water, not with metal, but with wood or like a chopstick, creating these vortices. It's creating electricity in the water. It's creating charge separation. It's structuring the water. You want to avoid bottled water because of the plastics that leach into the water, and the fact that bottled water is almost always made to be acidic. They do that in order to try to prevent bacterial growth, but it's actually counterproductive to our health, just like chlorine in tap water is counterproductive to our health. It's antibiotic, anti-life. And what kills bacteria often will kill the bacteria in our cells that are called mitochondria, where we get 90% of our metabolic energy from our food. So what else can we do besides natural light, making sure that we get some infrared and ultraviolet according to our tolerance, and avoiding chlorine and fluoride in the water that are oxidizing agents that break down the bacteria in our cells that are part of us. We want to avoid other things that break down our energy level, that have been measured to put the body into that low energy phase 1 terrain. And that includes most synthetic drugs, antibiotics in particular, prescription steroids, refined sugar. These are key factors in our culture that are knocking our level of health and our level of energy down and destroying that coherent state of the water in our body that's the essential medium, not only for health, but for our spirit to actually structure itself, to have the space, the internal spaciousness to grow and develop our conscious body, the spirit. So to restore your health, you need to implement these kinds of changes in your environment, internal and external environment. That's true for everyone, but we're also individual. The healing process really demands an individual approach to fully optimize. The next step is what we call biofield analysis, where we read your body's energy system in real time, a number of different means, both technical and intuitive, and put that all together into one system to create a program that supports you for a period of a month to to optimize the speed of your accelerated self-healing. To learn more about the technologies for water and light and the environment, as well as accelerated self-healing techniques like biofield analysis, just click the links below.